Hello everyone, it's me here. Now I'm going to be doing a video about that. I'm going to go ahead and show you something very interesting and something that you might have not noticed before. There is something rare that I wanted to show you in this video to you guys out there. So for this video, this type of video that I have decided to go ahead and do tonight for you guys is I'm about to go ahead and show you my version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas during this video. For this type of video, that is. And y'all gonna find out the main reason why that I am gonna be doing this type of video tonight for you guys. It's consisting about my 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, which is version 1, which is taken from it to be exact. Now, why I'm going to go ahead and explain to go into further detail about my version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is guys, you guys are not going to believe this, guys. I am not lying about this. I'm not even making this up, you guys. I'm going to be showing you something interesting about version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is. Now, I think I remember I used to do this type of video back in the day on one of my old channels I used to have, if I exactly remember correctly, but I know I did this type of video on YouTube before, like it was on my old previous channels before, but now I am remaking the But now I am going to go ahead and remake this video again for 2024, that is, on my main Brendan's Movie Collector channel. And also, this video is going to get posted on my Facebook page as well, too. So, in case you're wondering, guys, y'all going to find out the main reason why that I am going to go ahead and do this video again. But on my new main Brendan's Movie Collector channel, that is. In case some of you guys have not noticed before or have not heard about this before, I am going to go ahead and do a proof video about my version 1, my copy of about version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas during this video, you guys. So guys, I'm going to be showing you a logo that was a complete mistake on some early copies of that tape. And show you that's something rare about it as well, too. So yeah. Guys, I'm going to be showing you a logo that was on there for a complete mistake on it. I know this was a complete mistake, I know. But there are some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, which it's known as version 1. But get this, you guys. There are some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that actually contains the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning of it, guys, on some early copies of that particular VHS release of it from 1996 as part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection series lineup, that is, back around the time back then. So guys, why not for me to go ahead and make this video in case you guys probably thinking that this was complete false or something like that, or you think I'm just making this up, but no, I'm not, you guys. I know some of you guys most of you guys know this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this pre-video anyway, just for fun, in case some of you guys have not heard about this, or you guys think that doesn't exist on some early copies, but you wrong, guys. But even though they made a complete mistake on some early copies of that particular VHS of Pocahontas, that is. But I'm about to go ahead and show you guys for proof about that. I am not making this up, you guys. I'm about to go ahead and show you guys proof that there is some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that actually does contain the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of that, of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas as part of the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection series and all that. So yeah. And I'll give you guys a hint about, if any of you guys are trying to look for a copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, it's consisting of a print date, you guys, of a certain exact print date that y'all have to look for and stuff like that. So yeah. But I'll tell you guys the hint after I show you proof that it has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. And yes, I have finally managed to get that copy back years ago, back in December 2013, that is. I exactly remember when I got my copy of version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, and I still have that copy with me as of today, and I am definitely keeping that copy for the rest of my life, that is. I'm keeping that copy forever, since it is very hard to find, you guys. It's extremely rare and hard to find, guys. No joke. It's whenever you find a copy of that tape, mostly you would end up with the most common copy that it will just have the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, as a lot of copies are common and stuff like that. So yeah. So guys, I'm about to go ahead and show you proof that I'm not lying about this. I'm not making this up. This is not even a joke, you guys. I'll show you guys proof that there is some copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, some early copies of it to be exact, that actually contains the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo instead of the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, as most common copies have the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo on most common copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas and all that. So yeah. You guys are not going to believe this, guys. Prepare for this, you guys, because I'm about to go ahead and show you proof during this video that I'll be showing you the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo that's on the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, but only some early copies of it have that logo. But even though this was a complete mistake, and even though this is not a Walt Disney Classics Black Diamond VHS of it or anything, but that somehow they mistakenly and they accidentally put the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of it to be exact. But even though this was a complete mistake that they put that logo on some early copies of it, but they meant to put on all copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas to have the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, as they thought that they were supposed to put it on all VHS copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas back then and everything, but unfortunately they accidentally and they mistakenly put the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of it. No joke, guys. Even though this was a complete mistake and stuff like that, on some early copies of that tape to be exact. So yeah. So believe it or not, you guys, I'm about to go ahead and show you proof right now that I actually do have a copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that actually has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning, which is known as version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is. I actually do have that copy, and I still have it with me as of today, though. And I'm definitely keeping that copy for the rest of my life, and I'm keeping it for good, forever, forever that is. That copy is staying in my collection no matter what. I am definitely keeping that copy for good, guys. I cannot believe back in December 2013, I found that copy from a flea market back then. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe I was so shocked and I was so surprised that I actually found a copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, because I saw a certain print date that most copies of it have that complete mistake on there. Back in December 2013, as exactly remember when I got that copy back then, when I got it from a flea market back then, years ago, back around 11 years ago from this month, that is. So, believe it or not, you guys, I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now during this video that I'm going to go ahead and show you the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, you guys, everyone. So, are you guys ready for this treat, you guys? Are you guys ready to see this, guys? I'm about to show you I'm going to show you proof that I'm not making this up. I'm not joking about this, and I am not lying about this, guys. In case you guys not heard about this before, but I found it's even showing us on Wikipedia. It'll give you some details on Wikipedia about the whole media releases of this movie and stuff like that too. So yeah, that actually they completely made a mistake on putting that 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of the original 1996 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection VHS of Pocahontas. It'll tell you that on Wikipedia for sure, probably. So, and I'm about to go ahead and show you guys proof about this, you guys, because I'm not lying about this, guys. I'm not even making this up. I've had my own copy of this particular copy for about 11 years now, and I still have that copy with me in my collection as of today, and I'm still going to keep it forever. I am not getting rid of that copy whatsoever. I am definitely keeping that copy because it is very rare and it is very hard to find, and you cannot come across this copy anywhere. Except you have to, I'm going to give you the hint on if you're trying to look for a copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. I'll give you a hint after I show you the proof. I'll show you after I show you proof that it actually has that logo on it. So anyways, you guys, are you guys ready for a treat about this, guys? Are you guys ready to see this proof about this, you guys? That I'm going to show you proof that I'm not making this up and I'm not lying about this, guys, because I'm about to show you guys for proof during this video. So yeah. If some of you guys not heard about this before, or if you guys think I'm making this up, because guys, I'm not making this up for real, you guys, because there are some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo instead of the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, as most copies of it have that logo, but just the regular common 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo. So guys, prepare for this, guys, and you guys are not going to believe this. So get ready to see this, guys, because I'm about to go ahead and show you proof during this video for sure. So yeah, so you guys ready? Here we go now, guys. I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now during this video that I do have the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that I do have version 1 of that VHS copy of it, of Pocahontas, that is. So I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. So get ready to see this, guys, because you guys are going to be a real shock about this, and you guys are going to be in a real treat about this. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this video, guys. And I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. So here we go now, guys. 1, 2, 3, action. The print date is December 13th, 1995. It's an early pressing, but even though this is still a 1996 VHS, by the way, but this is a way early pressing, everyone. So guys, get ready to see the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo that appears on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is. So you guys are going to be real shocked about this, and get ready to see this, guys, because I'm about to put it into my Panasonic VCR DVD combo, and I'm going to have to fast forward the tape a little bit to skip the previews and everything, because the tape is rewound itself all the way to the beginning of where it's at right now. So pause yourselves, guys, while I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and skip the previews that are on that particular copy of that tape. So, because I'm going to have to fast forward the whole entire previews on that VHS tape, and to fast forward it to get it to the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning of that particular copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So here we go now, guys. Prepare for this, and you guys are not going to believe this, guys. If you guys don't believe me, I'll show you for proof right now during this video to some of you people in case y'all don't know about this. So here we go now, guys. I'm about to pop the tape into my Panasonic VCR DVD combo, and I'm going to have to go ahead and fast forward it and skip the previews at the beginning of it to get it to the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on that particular copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So anyways, you guys, y'all watch for yourselves while I'll go ahead and fast forward and skip the previews that are on the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas to get it to the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. So, are you guys ready, guys? Here we go now, guys. 1, 2, 3, action. Ready. Here we go. Prepare for this, guys. Prepare that y'all gonna see the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So anyways, you guys, here we go now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and show you proof right now. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, action. Alrighty, here we go, guys. Y'all pause yourselves while the previews are fast forwarding on this tape right here for this copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is. Once after the previews end, watch yourselves, guys, and what's about to come up on this copy of this tape right here. I'll show you proof that I'm not making this up and I'm not lying about this. Prepare, guys. Alright, here we go.
And now, our feature presentation.
Oh, hold on. It was a little too far. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Start about here.
The war.
Mother, stop!
And never even had to leave her room. Disney's animated storybook, Pocahontas on CD-ROM. Once again, the magic of Disney begins with a mouse. And now, our feature presentation.
Yep, did you guys just see that? I was not lying about this, guys. I'm not even making this up. as y'all can see it on the TV screen there, that it actually has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So I show you guys proof already. So that means that there are some copies of some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that actually contains the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on that VHS release of Pocahontas. So I'm not lying about this, guys. I was not even making this up, wasn't I, guys? This was for real, even though Disney just made a complete mistake about that on some early copies of that tape. So I'll go ahead and show you that one more time, and then we'll continue on and give out the outros afterwards. So hang on, let me just rewind it back to the part real quick. So hang on a second, guys. So I'll show you guys one more time, just for the heck of it. All right, here we go. Show you that one more time, just for the heck of it.
Never even had to leave her room. Disney's animated storybook Pocahontas on CD-ROM. Once again, the magic of Disney begins with a mouse. And now, our feature presentation.
Yep, I told you that they are some early copies of this tape that actually have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. I am not making this up whatsoever, guys. In case if some of y'all not notice about this. So, guys, I have showed you like twice for proof about this. So that this particular version of this. This particular version of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas was a complete mistake, and it was a complete fault, that is. So, yeah, but even though this was not a Walt Disney Classics Black Diamond VHS or anything, they just accidentally put the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of that tape. But even though it was released under the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection lineup series and stuff like that. So, yeah, because even though the Walt Disney Classics Black Diamond series ended in early 1994, but even though, and then after early 1994, after the Black Diamond Walt Disney Classics lineup series ended, they replaced it with the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection afterwards. So that's kind of weird, you guys, that they put the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo by accident on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, that is. So, yeah. So, guys, I am right about this, guys. I'm not making this up or anything. So, I've showed you guys for proof if some of you guys not know this or anything. So, I just wanted to go ahead and show you for proof about this. Proof about the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas on some early copies of it, to be exact. So, yeah. So, anyways, now we're going to give out the outros at the end of this video. So, yeah. So, let me go ahead and get this tape rewound back to the beginning real quick. And then we'll continue on and give out the outros afterwards. All right, so that was your proof that there are some early copies of the 1996 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection VHS of Pocahontas that actually have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on that particular VHS release of it. So yeah, I've already shown you guys proof, and you guys know about this now. So I would to give you guys proof that it's not fake or anything. It's for real, guys. But even though this was a fault and this was a complete mistake about this about the logo being put on some early copies of it. The Black Diamond Walt Disney Classics logo from 1989, that is. So, yeah, anyways. So, anyways, the print date, once again, on this copy is December 13th, 1995. It's an early pressing, but even though this is a 1996 VHS, so, yeah. So, guys, if you guys are looking for a copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, here's your proof hint right there. Mostly, you would have to look for a print date from December 13th, 1995 for the most part. Mostly, you're going to have to look for a copy of this tape that actually has a print date from December 13th, 1995 mostly. Just like my copy was printed around that time back then, so... And also, there's also some copies of this particular mistake version that was printed a day after December 13th, which there's some copies that actually also contain that mistake on there. Which there's some copies that were printed December 14th, 1995 that actually also contains the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, but you guys are better off just make it better, just look for and make it easier just to look for a print date from December 13th, 1995, just like my copy was printed on December 13th, 1995 and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, guys, if you're looking for a copy of that tape of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, good luck to you guys, because that's all I can tell you. Good luck. Because y'all going to have to look for December 13th, 1995 print date, and some copies that were printed on December 14th, 1995 that actually have that mistake on there. So, yeah. So you guys just better off just mostly just get a copy that was printed December 13th, 1995 if you guys are looking for that mistake on that copy of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So yeah, anyways. And that's all I have to tell you, and that's what's going to be the hint there in case you guys are wondering. So yeah. So, yep, this was my proof video that I was showing you the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas, even though it was that mistake for the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo that appears on some early copies of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. So that was your proof, guys. And I've shown it already in this video, and it's now already been done. So, yeah. And I've already shown you, like, twice already during this video. During this proof video, that is. So, yeah. So, guys, I'm glad I came across that copy at a flea market back in December 2013, which was 11 years ago from today and all that. From basically this month in December. So, 11 years ago from today, I still have that copy with me in my collection, and I'm definitely still keeping that copy for the rest of my life, and I'm still keeping it for good and forever. For good, that is. It's not going anywhere. It is definitely staying in my collection. After I found it at a flea market, I found that copy at a flea market back in December 2013, and I was like, oh my gosh. I cannot believe I found a copy that was printed December 13th, 1995, and I was so shocked, and I was so very shocked about this and surprised that I actually have a copy that has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo appeared on it and stuff like that. So yeah. That was like 11 years ago when I first got that copy, and I'm so glad I got it back then from a flea market where back in December 2013 back then. So yeah. Excuse me. There was like mucus stuck in my throat there from talking a whole lot during this video. Man, I just can't believe this video is like 30 minutes of this proof video, but I'm almost about done anyway, so yeah. So anyways, that's gonna be your proof. That's gonna be the proof video on the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas that have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies of that tape. And by the way, this is version 1 of the 1996 VHS, which is taken from it. Which version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo on some early copies, which is version 1 of the 1996 VHS of Pocahontas. And version 2 are just like most copies, which it's going to have the 1994 Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo as the more common copy of that VHS to find it easily and stuff like that. And stuff like that pretty much, so yeah. But like I said, if you guys are trying to look for version 1 of this tape that have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, good luck to you guys, because that's all I have to tell you, and that's what I have to say here. Good luck, everyone. Or whoever wants to look for that copy for their VHS collection and stuff like that, because I'm glad I have my own copy of that particular print VHS copy of Pocahontas for 11 years now. For that long. I just can't believe it's been that long. It's been like 11 years since I came across that and purchased that copy from a flea market back then and everything. So, yeah. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this proof video, and I hope y'all enjoyed this entire video, and I hope y'all know about this video and this whole entire video, and including the proof I just showed in this video. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page as well too. So see you guys later on in the next video. So bye for now, everybody, and see you guys in the next video, fellas. Peace out, everyone, fellas.